Hello folks, it's Rob, and this is my R7 Mega rocket. For those of you who haven't wanted to watch the hour and 20-minute video I released with all the iterations of how I got here, this is the rocket I made to answer my cousin's challenge of making a really big rocket. Now, this is an unusual perspective, I admit, but we're kind of looking at it this way because I'm going to just do the neat thing here. We're going to zip right through the middle of it. Okay, that didn't work. But I may have misestimated the number of engines on this thing previously. I think we're close to 70 engines, actually, not 100. Sorry, folks. There are, let's see here, 6 clusters. Solid fuel clusters consist of 5 smalls and 1 large. So that would be 6, that's 36. And then we have, I'm pretty sure, still have 14 of the orange tanks. Each one has an engine. So that would be another, well, it's going to be 50. And then I have another 6 up here, so that's 56. And then, oh yeah, I have those little tiny booster stages there for moving the tanks off. I guess I'll count those. That's an R12. So that'd be 68. Right. So 68 engines. Okay. That's a lot less than 100. Sorry about that, folks, about my initial claim. But 68 is what we have. And she'll do. Because honestly, this was a lot of work. And it already makes the whole machine struggle. I could probably do more without FRAPS, and maybe I could squeeze on an extra little solid fuel booster if I tried hard enough on each ring here, on the ring here. But this is what we're doing with it right now, because I wanted to do this on one afternoon's worth of effort. Okay, so further modification at this point is a bit cheaty. In my opinion, going by my base rules. Now, this is again vanilla. There are no modifications or hacks to the game. This is the 0.22 update, but it is in sandbox mode, so it's not with the actual science campaign going. I had full access to all parts, although admittedly I didn't use all that many parts, but there's 429 parts here, individually. But that includes launch stabilizers and stuff like that. So, shall we take it out? I believe I have all the staging all set up as I should. Let's launch it. Right, here we are on the launch pad. We got the throttle up, RCS and stability on, Kerbals are ready to go, staging is all set, and we are ready to go, so let's go. Moving pig, and it's about 5 frames a second at the moment, so I would be delighted to put more bits on this thing, but if I go further, I won't be able to record it. This FRAPS, unfortunately, is a bit of a burden on the machine. I do only have an i5. Overheats are expected. We will be finishing those stages before they explode. And this overheat is for my main sail engine, which is on the bottom of the core there. This is its maximum performance. It won't go any Sadly, I have empty liquid fuel stages underneath the solid propellants at the moment, but once the solid propellants are done, we're going to lose those too. Gravity turn. Let's see, how are we looking? Apoapsis is doing good. Let's cruise out a bit to conserve fuel. Just because. I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but let's get a crew report anyway. Yeah. Maybe we can watch the radio transmitter open up. Okay, now we're above 30. As you can see, our orbit's forming up. Okay, that's that stage done. We killed the RCS and the stabilizer. We set our craft to spinning. We'll now disengage that outer stage. Beautiful. Re-engage RCS and stabilizer. Reorient the craft so it's more like what we expect it to be. Set her up for maneuver. Thrusters on. Let's make the final climb out of the atmosphere. Now, I need my apoapsis to get above 70,000. There's the music playing. Now, I gotta say, this is a liar. This includes all the fuel, right? Okay, now we're going to do a further burn once we're out here. Okay. Oh, that stage is done. That's our periapsis. That's the low point of the orbit. Now, we need to make sure that's outside the atmosphere, because at the moment, if I leave that as it is, we'll re-enter the atmosphere and slow down and come down, probably somewhere around here. So ideally, this needs to be above 60,000. Well, it's above 70,000, really. But it has to be at least above 30,000. Otherwise, you'll get re-entry effects, and you will really slow down and come back down. Okay. That's an orbit to be proud of. Circularizing it. These will switch around as they, well, basically as they switch. That means you've circularized. I'm going to take it to 120. Good enough. Okay. There's our orbit. What do we got left? Well, we got about half our liquid fuel on that outer stage. And we haven't even touched our nuclear engine or main fuel tank. In fact, if I wanted to use that as additional thrust for getting out of here, I could totally use that at this stage. So there we go. My package is up. Do you want to see the nuclear engine? Of course you do. So let's move her down. There we go. That's the shroud jettisoned. The engine is exposed and is now part of the active group. So if I throttle up, that engine fires as well. Thing to keep in mind is that if you turn up the full power, it starts overheating rather quickly, and it will explode. And as you can see, even that bit of a burn has really put a bulge in our orbit. That's my test flight from the first video. Mega Delta. Again, spinning. That throws those away safely. As you can see, we are leaving Kerbal orbit. It's a slow burning engine, but very efficient. We'll be able to go pretty much wherever we want at this point. Well, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this useful or interesting or educational or whatever you want to do with it. I hope you got what you wanted. I'm sorry this isn't an explodey video. You want the explodey video? There's lots of explosions in my all iterations video. So that's my answer to the challenge. It's 68 engines in total, of which 56 were actually adding thrust. I have to admit, 12 of those were little separators to help with the stage. But my Kerbans seem quite amazed. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye, everybody.